Um, Hello, everyone. My name is Edison Coronel, and today I'd like to share a teaching strategy. Think per share. That is the name, right? Think then per share. Sorry, per share, right? We have, think for three steps. In that case, think per share is a simple but effective technique to promote student participation. First, the teacher asks a question and gives the student time to think, right? To think individually. Then, a student pair up, pair up to discuss and the ideas, right? That came together, right? Think different idea. And that in that case is very productive because the students can share each other and probably they they have many right questions and probably create more confidence, right? So that's important. Okay. The third step is share. Finally, they share their responses, right, with the whole class, right? That is the idea. Probably they have more opportunity to share right the ideas working before in the peer groups. Um, in that case, I would like to have an example for this exercise of practice. In the English class, I might ask, students, for example, what are the advantages of learning English, right? That is a very good question. The student first, student thinks first, right? On the and on the air own. That is important. We have, individually thinking about the question, about the topic. After that, they discuss, right, the ideas with a partner. And finally, share their answer with the class, right? It helps, if you see, it helps them organize their thoughts and feelings more confident before speaking in front of everyone. For the reason we have three moments, very important. I believe, right, this strategy, think, per, share, is effective because it encourages active participation, right, from all the students, not just the most confident ones. It also support communicative learning since the student practice speaking and listening in a meaningful way. In addition, it creates a more inclusive environment where everyone has time to think and contribute, you know, in a good way. Overall, Think Per Share is a practical and flexible technique that I will definitely continue using in my classroom. Thank you for your attention.